all that buzzing good energy. And we're going to start with some good music, a welcome medley. So if you'd like to stand and sing, we're ready.
Yeah, I was having trouble deciding what open song to do, so I'm just going to do a mashup of three of them. Sorry about that.
That works.
Celebrate this day in a most soulful way. Celebrate this place, it's a most sacred space. Celebrate this time, let all things align. Celebrate the season, 'cause love's the only reason. Get ready, I'm glad you are here. I'm glad you are here. I want to share my love with you. I'm glad you are here. Yes, I'm glad you are here. I want to share my love with you. For we are one, we are one, we are one. For we are one, for we are one. In the company of love. For we are one, we are one, we are one. For we are one, for we are one. In the company of love. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
That's a good matchup.
I don't think any of y'all have ever done that way, have you?
David, I have to tell you, that was wonderful.
Thank you, Sandra.
Yeah, lots of fun. Thank you. Well, good morning. And welcome to Unity of New Braunfels on a glorious, wonderful day. And if you would, take a nice deep breath. We will open in prayer. Breathing into the awareness of infinite presence. We gather open-hearted and open-minded. We're here to explore the boundless gift of creativity. That gift that's been given to us and is within us. And as we embark on this journey of discovery, let our hearts be filled with wonder. Let our hearts and our minds thirst for knowledge with that question of what's next. Drawing from the inspiration of Leo Burnett, curiosity is life in all of its aspects. I think that it is the most sacred and great. It is the greatest secret of creative people. May we too never cease to ask questions and to seek a deeper truth that guides our lives. We affirm the power of creativity to lead us to greater understanding, to spiritual growth. Rumi said, sell your cleverness, and buy bewilderment. May we embrace the mystery that allows us to draw closer to the divine. And as we do that, let us enjoy the curiosity that is a beacon of light, illuminating our paths and our possibilities. As we delve into the unknown with grateful hearts, let us open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that lie before us. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Sandra. Oh, it's my delight to welcome you and all of you online. I'm Reverend Gary Canier, and Unity is a spiritual community that fosters personal transformation for healing, for wholeness, and for an intimate connection with the divine. We do this through affirmative prayer and meditation that opens us to realize our oneness with God. Unity believes that all people are equal and divine without exception. And Unity provides a safe place where we can come and explore our spiritual journey just as we are. Unity honors all religious and spiritual traditions. For we know that light shining through every stained glass window, through every mosque, dome, through every temple, cathedral, or church tent is the very same light shining in us. And we call that light God. And we know that what we experience is based on what we can imagine, on what we believe, on what we say. And when we say what we believe with gusto, it ignites a powerful force in the universe. So let's say this great truth with gusto together. There is only one presence, one power, active in my life and in the universe, God, the good omnipotence. And that's the truth. And now, Reverend Sandra is going to lead us in that daily word affirmation today.
And as we affirm it, I love what it is, the synchronicity of it all. We'll affirm that, I'll read it and then we'll affirm it twice together. So the daily word today is look ahead. I look ahead with positive expectation. Together,
I look ahead with positive expectations.
again,
I look ahead with positive expectations. So good. If you have a phone or a smartwatch, please vibrate or send them into the silence so that we can get our messages as they're getting theirs.
Our mission is acknowledging the divinity within. We welcome and empower all through fellowship, education, and service to our community and to the world.
Let's say that together. Acknowledging the divinity within, we welcome and empower all through fellowship, education, and service to our community and the world. And we will arrive in this mission by embodying our core values. And today's core value is positive. Together, I think positive thoughts and I speak positive words.
And our Sacred Service Volunteer of the Week, Kathy McNamara. And I'm telling you, this woman does so much to support us and to support Reverend Gary. So she is office support, guest speaker, Sunday bulletin, and weekly newsletter creator. So we do, once again, just acknowledge her as you go about your week and as you do your daily prayers. Just allow yourself to call her, to picture her, and send her love and blessings for all that she does and that she is here with us.
Yes. And are there any February birthdays in the house? If there is, please stand and we're going to sing happy birthday. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. How wonderful. And this is Diversity Sunday, the first Sunday of the month. We look at some of the observances through the month, and we celebrate all traditions. So we start with our own. Co-founder Charles Fillmore wrote a fabulous book called The 12 Powers of Man. And in it, he outlines the 12 powers of faculties as a way to describe God and our godness within us. The faculty for February is love. The color is pink. The disciple is John. The location is the back of the heart. And this is the universal unity, the great harmonizer and healer. So let's either wear pink or think pink, and let's be in love this February.
And then we have Imbluk, and that is a pagan and Wiccan celebration. And this festival is halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. It honors light, fire, and the return of life after a long winter.
Yes. And Candlemas, February 2nd, this is a Christian holiday, and it's the last holiday of the Christmas season, a celebration of the Feast of Purification of the Virgin Mary, and also celebrated as the annual blessing of candles used by the church.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
So we also have this month Valentine's Day, and it is from the roots. The roots go back to ancient times when people honored the Roman god of fertility, and it is also the feast of Lupercan, and that is the traditions are broad and many. For us, it has become a time to exchange cards, small gifts, and chocolates, flowers, jewelry, and romantic dinners out.
And February 15th is Nirvana Day. In Mahayana Buddhism, this day honors the death of Buddha and his attainment of final nirvana.
Didn't know that, did you? And we also have this month President's Day. Since 1968, it is a day set aside to honor all of the U.S. presidents. We often think of the presidents George Washington and Abraham Lincoln because this date falls between their birthdays. But this day was established as a tribute to every person who has served as a U.S. president. This is a federal holiday.
And the last in our lineup is February 25th, Mahashivratri, which an annual festival honoring Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction. People celebrate by fasting for a whole day and staying awake all night. They also chant hymns and sing devotional songs. So as we go forth in this month, we might remember these days, knowing that we're one with all. And now, I love this. We are welcoming new members into our church community. Lilia Colston, Margaret Joseph, Lansing Justin, Cynthia Martinez, Eduardo Martinez, Marilyn Miller, and Lucy Ruiz. And also today, our last new member class, they became official members as the vote of the board, but they didn't get a chance to do the ceremony. So Marilyn Cameron, Kathleen Coulihan, and Tracy Odom will be also joining. So those of you who want to take part in this ceremony, I ask you to come forward on the platform. Welcome. 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 And there's more. There's more! I promise. Now, we have them here, but I'm going to point to them so you know who they are. Lilia and Margaret and Eddie and Cynthia and Tracy and Marilyn and Kathy and we did Marilyn Ray and Lucy. So you have stepped forward today physically and in spirit and are now making a statement to God, yourself, and the world that you are committing to the search and practice of truth with us. So I'm going to ask you, and the congregation is going to ask you these questions, and you get to choose whether you're going to say I do or not. Together, congregation, members, do you know that you are never alone? That the omnipotent Spirit of God is always available to guide and help you in any way. Members, do you know that the kingdom of God is within you? Members, do you agree to strive to integrate spiritual ideas into all the practical aspects of living, such as health, personal relationships, financial concerns, and problem solving?
I do.
Members, do you agree to accept personal responsibility for your life by building and relying upon God, your inner strength?
I do.
Members, do you acknowledge the divinity of God is personalized in you and that you hold God's Spirit within everyone?
I do.
And members, will you pledge with each of us in an attitude of love and respect for all people to work with us to realize our oneness with God and each other?
I do.
And so it is, surrounded by friends and family in accordance with your own guidance of spirit, and in the name of God of love, we welcome you as members of Unity of New Braunfels. And you have but one more uncomfortable moment, which is a blessing, because this song is so close to our heart. And as we rub our hands together and bring this to our existence, we love you, we bless you, appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Namaste. And with that, we'll sing, Here I Am, Lord. You get to sing right here.
I, the Lord of land and sea, I will let my people be free to join in harmony their world to mend. I who made the stars so bright, guide my people through the night, and to share my light with thee, whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. I, the Lord of sky above, I will send my peace and love, and my people learn to see the Christ in all. When my people hear my call, then my peace will live in all. Who will share my love with them? Who shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard
welcome you all with love in our hearts and blessings to you all. You may take your seats now, and we'll go from there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, who designed this service where I have to talk right after singing that song? It always touches my heart, brings tears to my eyes. It's all good, isn't it? Oh, well, don't fall over. Okay. It is the first Sunday of February. It is our month of love. And for some reason, the idea of curiosity bubbled up and said, explore me, explore me. So we're opening to curiosity. I love curiosity. And I love that prayer you did because it really pointed out the sacred tool that curiosity is. Now I'm going to start with scripture. Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it will be given. Seek, and you will find. Open, and it will be opened to you. This is just a simple little recipe. Ask, look ahead, knock, find, be present, and open to it. Now, I think what allows us to seek is the wonderful tool of curiosity, of wonder, especially if we're facing challenge or we're facing transition, like Reverend Sandra, moving to Carrollton, packing up everything she owns. If that's true, curiosity and wonder can awaken us to why we're doing what we're doing or why we're learning what we're learning. It's very powerful. Walt Disney, the great spiritual guru of multi-generations, maybe or maybe not, said this powerful truth. We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. I love that. Now, I ask you, 10 years ago, if you look at where you were 10 years ago and where you are right now, can you have ever pictured all that's gone on these 10 years? 20 years, 30 years. There are new doors every day. Sometimes we come in the front door. Sometimes we come in the kitchen door. Sometimes we choose to drive home a different way. Sometimes we look at the mirror and go, what happened to my face? I didn't used to look like this. I recognize that it might be in the room. We're always looking for the new. And one of the best things we can do if we're facing a challenge or a difficult situation is to ask questions. What was I planning to create this? I wonder what it would look like if I eliminated believing that idea. It opens us to new experience of living in the now moment. Now, I do not believe that God has it all planned out for us and we're just following the recipe the best we can. I believe we're all in this together. There's this great mystery of creation, and it's happening right now. We don't know what this afternoon's going to be. We don't know what next summer's going to be. We don't know what we're going to be. But curiosity and wonder and exploring gives us a direction, gives us a step towards the unknown and the beyond. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, he's long-winded, so this is on 2 slides. We'll just breathe and relax. God is life and spirit, and he is in every atom. We release this spiritual life quality by denying the crust of materiality that surrounds the cells and affirming they are spirit and life. I love that crust of materiality, that dedication to shopping at Walmart, to buying the next thing, the bauble, the bangle, the clothes, the crust of materiality that distracts us from the truth that's always true within us. What's that? Love, good. What else is it? The divine, oneness. We have this amazing experience. We are a carnival ride all in ourselves. We are human with all of our senses pointed out, desperately seeking outside us. Ooh, what does that feel and smell like and look like out there when it's all right here? There's nowhere we need to go except affirm the spirit and life, God, within every cell of our being. And not get distracted by all the stuff. Now, the stuff is nice. It's nice to have a comfortable chair to sit in. It's nice to have clothes to wear, especially if it's pink. Have a pink shirt. You know, it's nice to have stuff. But don't get distracted that the stuff is what's important. It's just stuff. This is the new birth, which takes place first as a conception in the mind, followed by the outworking in body and affairs. It all starts with the ideas. It all starts with our thought. And the secret is our curiosity can give the energy behind those thoughts of, I wonder what this could be. Our master teacher, Jesus, said, be like a child to enter the kingdom. A child has no trouble imagining, creativity and wonder, and there's mystery. I love my grandnephew. He'd get all these toys for Christmas, and what he was interested in was the rock, feather, and stick in the backyard. Much more powerful because it ignited his curiosity and his passion. And anything that was missing between those 3 things was all the fruit of his curiosity. Isn't that your experience? What's your experiences of curiosity that's led you to an awakening recently? Yes?
Yesterday we went to Aquarina Springs.
Yes.
We did the glass bottom boats.
Uh-huh.
And it was really magical. And I bet I hadn't done that in 25 or 30 years.
And I haven't. How wonderful. So they went to I mean,
Maybe call it something else.
It is called that now. I lived in San Marcos. I haven't been since I was a kid. So
It's called the Meadows.
the Meadow Center, they went and they did the glass bottom boat and reveled in that experience. That's wonderful. What's another one? Yes.
When now that the weather's getting better, the skies at night are just shockingly amazing. And I have this little stargazing app on my phone that tells you what the planets are. So it's been, I want to walk around town like this. And we walk a lot. So, I mean, it's just been to take it. And normally I'm just go, go, go. Come on, dog, let's go. But wow, just looking up, something bloomed in me, and it reminded me that I'm just part of a much bigger God thing, and it was just magic. It's been magic like the last 3 nights.
Yeah, when it's this clear, it's marvelous what we can see in the sky. And opening the curiosity of how does that relate to me here? And that we're all one with all of that. It's powerful. Anyone else? Yes, Laura.
I've always loved the percussion section of marching bands.
Yes.
And I've always been curious, how do they do the snare drums? How do they do that? So I was walking through our thrift store and I found a pair of, I guess, beginner drumsticks.
Yay!
So me and the thrift store drumsticks and YouTube are exploring, how do they do that?
Wonderful. And that just a seed idea, a little curiosity, and it opens up a whole world. And it doesn't matter if you do it and then you find, oh, well, it was fun to do, but this isn't my thing. Or you might be a drummer. We might have a new drummer on stage. It's all good. So I went ahead it's time for Albert Einstein. He is, a great scientist and he wrote so much about spirituality. And he says the important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity is its own reason for existence. One cannot help but be in awe when one contemplates the mysteries of the eternity of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It's so true. It's just amazing what happens when we ask good questions. And everyone knows the difference between a good question and a bad question. What's a bad question? One that's not asked. Thank you. Would you say that again?
One that is not out.
Yes! Any question is valid because there's a niggle. If it's come up to be a question, like when the 5-year-old says, why? It's a valid question. Why is the sky blue? Why do you have to boil the potatoes? We are in a journey of allowing ourselves to awaken to the spirit of the divine. And one of the best ways is to ask. That's what that scripture with Matthew we started with. Ask and you will find. But if you don't ask the question, how are you going to get an answer? And some questions don't have immediate answers. And if it's just a yes or no answer to the question, those are the easy ones. Do you want to go to Walmart? No. Okay. We are in a journey of opening ourselves. And Albert Einstein finished with, it is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery every day. So we just expose a little bit of the mystery of the wonder and the joy and the love and magnificence of God. And then we have that experience. And that's what changes us. We get change as we grow in consciousness and awaken to the greatest truth we have. Our personal exploration this week are some of those questions. There's these, and you can ask your own, like, what is here for me to know? What is here for me to know? When I don't quite, it's still foggy, it's not clear, tell me, what's here for me to know? Or what choices did I make that led me to this outcome? What was I planning? Or how can I approach this difficult situation in a new way? That's a good one if you're going through the lesson one more time and getting the same result over and over and over. Anyone experience that? As long as you know what I'm talking about. Well, we can ask, how can I approach this in a different way? Maybe before I react, I take 3 deep breaths first. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to tell me. I really want to understand. Tell me more. The mystery of relationship. How do you do it? The mystery of life. How are we living it? The mystery of being. And it's all opening to curiosity. Thank you. So let's set everything aside, and if you're comfortable closing your eyes, we're going to allow David to give us some music to help center us and be here fully present.
One love to unify. Things start shifting into focus. Aligned with time to unify. We can breathe into peace. One love to unify, a clearing into the present. One love to unify. I am breathing into peace.
Breathing into our heart space. Letting go. Letting go of everything before this moment. And setting down everything that's going to happen the rest of the day. It'll be there. Breathing, relaxing, renewing ourselves. The back of the heart is our link to that divine love, that presence that's eternally with us. Let's breathe into that love and allow it to emanate, to radiate to every cell of our being. We're so blessed by love. Letting go, opening, breathing, loving, and knowing. As we take these steps, we allow ourselves to open ever more to the light and love of God as we now enter the silence. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. As we live in harmony, we are in unity. Because we are one. Yes, we are one. This is our message. This is our reason for being. And in that, we're ready. We're open and willing to accept what God has in store for us. It's a good day, and we're ready. Thank you. So let's bring our attention back into the room. We might wiggle our fingers or wiggle our toes, roll our head, and when we're ready, open our eyes. And with that, we will affirm the affirmation that goes with today's talk. Together, my curiosity fills me with wonder. My curiosity fills me with wonder. My curiosity fills me with wonder. And so it is. In this Lord's Prayer is a version that's made direct translation from Jesus' native language of Aramaic into English. Let's read it together. Father, Mother, birther and breath of all, create a space inside us and fill it with your presence. Let oneness now prevail. Your one desire flows through ours as energy fills all forms. Give us this day our physical and spiritual nourishment. Untangle the knots of error that bind us as we release others. Don't let appearances make us forgetful of the source, but free us to act appropriately. For age to age from you comes the glorious harmony of life. May these words be fertile ground from which our future grows. Amen. And with that, this special music with David Rosa and his brand new song, Living, Loving, Being in the Present.
Yeah, this is a brand new song, and I had it started rattling around in my head New Year's Day about letting go of the past, being in the present, letting that be the map for the future. But I don't know if you guys know the old adage about how do you write a song? Well, you need 3 or 4 chords and a story, right? Or in my case, 10 to 12 chords, and I'll tell you what to do with your life. But anyway. But hey, I ran into somebody a couple of weeks ago, and there was the story. So I was able to write the song. Anyway, I do mention the Tao, insight from the Tao. That's in TAO, Tao Te Ching, not DOW, Jones Industrial Average. So, not to be confused. Anyway, this is kind of a snappy song. I saw you today for the first time in years, and I said to myself, why were there so many tears? I used to get in my own way as I passed that old cafe. Then I looked down the street, now I'm playing to a different beat. I'm living in the present, letting go of the past, being the best of this time and space. I'm not in a race, 'cause hey, I live in the now, lived inside from the Tao, letting go of the past, with faith and love to make it last. I'm living presently, and that's how I want to be. Not caught in the past, I've got the faith to make it last. That's living, loving, being in the present. So the story goes, I let the sunshine melt my woes, been dancing in the rain till the light replaced the pain. I feel the light that shines from the inner divine. I have come of the age, now I'm turning the page. I'm living in the present, letting go of the past, being the best in this time and space. I'm not in a race, 'cause hey, I live in the now, take insight from the Tao, not Jones but Te Ching. It really makes me wanna sing. I'm living presently, and it's how I wanna be, letting go of the past. I've got the faith to make it last. I'm being present now, and I'm healing from the past. That's living, loving, being in the present. That's living, loving, being in the present. No longer caught in the past. Faith that loves, the only power that lasts. Yes, love is all that lasts. That's living, loving, being in the present now.
Wonderful. Do we have anyone visiting us for the first time today? And if I bring the mic to you, you just give us your name and where you're from. That would be great.
Hi, my name's Kara. This is my daughter Holly, and we're from New Braunfels.
Welcome. Welcome. Did you want to say?
My name is Emily, and I'm from right down the street.
Beautiful. Welcome, Emily.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rod Steppen. This is my wife, Sherry. We've been here for a couple of years, and we've been involved with Unity for about, what do you think, 30?
90s.
Since the 90s. So it's always home. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you here. Anyone else? Well, those who are new to Unity and those who've been around know that we love to bless people. And the way we have a tradition here is we rub our hands together, connecting our hands with our heart, and we say, "Dear friends, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Namaste." That is wonderful. And yes, thank you. We also, today is our potluck, and I want to welcome all of our new guests. You can come join us for food afterwards. We've got plenty of food. And this is the time in our service we want to welcome our online viewers. They're going to be watching this later on. Let's send a wave, a blow, a kiss to the camera in the back. We bless our online community because you're one with us. Namaste. And this is the time in our service where we get to choose what it is we want to give. Now, for our first-time guests, your presence is enough, but there is a bowl of affirmations here, and you can come forward and get an affirmation. Also, the first Sunday of the month, we add to the collection for our Focus Fund. Our Focus Fund is right now we're gathering funds for buying 2 new air conditioners in our extension, which it's time to do that, and it's a good thing to do. So if you delineate these funds or clearly identify what they're for, that's perfect. And set the intention on your heart of what you're choosing to give right now. It could be a tithe, a love offering, a prayer, or gratitude as we say this affirmation together. In a consciousness of divine love, we receive as we give abundantly, magnifying these gifts and pouring them out in service. We celebrate prosperity. Thank you, God. And with that, we do our walk of abundance, where we come forward and we place our tithes, our love offerings, our focus fund, our blessings. Let's just fill the shiny copper bowl with all of that love. And then from the wooden bowl, take an affirmation for yourself. But go ahead and take as many as you like to give to others this week. Let's celebrate with a walk of abundance.
Wonders from within, that's where to look within. There's no use looking somewhere else for power that you need to win. Work wonders from within, be sure to look within. Just take your mind from outer fears and think it's too late to begin. In you and me, there's power to be. In you and me, the power that will set us free. My course is up to me. Of course it's up to me. So I'll set my mind to use my power for wonders I want to see. In you and me, there's power to be. In you and me, the power that will set us free. My course is up to me. Of course it's up to me. So I'll set my mind to use my power. It wonders I want to see.
So as we lift our hearts with deep gratitude for these offerings and everything that's in this bowl is ready and willing to serve us in our vision and mission, we're so grateful. And gratitude expands things, and we see these growing and returning back to us again and again and again. God, we're grateful for all of your providence, for answering every prayer. And right now we bring into focus any prayer that's in the prayer box or any prayer that's resting on our heart right now. God, we open to your healing, to your balance, to your serenity, to your lavish prosperity, to your wisdom and inspiration. And within that, we are ready to receive all that you have to give us with great gratitude. Amen. Wrong pocket.
I don't know, my glasses aren't as clear today as they need to be.
Well, Reverend Sandra is our prayer chaplain today.
I'm our prayer chaplain today. I'll be up in the front. If you have a prayer request, please come see me. I'd love to pray with you.
And our Helping Hands program is ready to serve. Every one of us needs help sometime, and each of us can help others in some way. If you have a request for help in your life, and this is the growing edge, asking for help. Most people in Unity are self-sufficient. I'll just do it myself. But give people a chance to serve. It's so wonderful. And we know what that's like because we're a sacred service community. So if you would like to be part of our Helping Hands team, you can send an email to helpinghands@unitynewbraunfels.org. Say, sign me up for being on the team. Or if you have any requests for help, it could be shopping for a birthday gift for a grandchild, or it could be pet sitting when you go to Corpus Christi, or it could be I want to have a game night and I want to get together with people and play games. Any help. Helping Hands Ministry.
Family Promise, we're going to host next February 16th to 23rd. That is 2 weeks forward, I believe. So we still have openings for dinner on the 18th, on dinner on the 20th.
One person on the 18th, 2 people on the 20th,
and two people on Friday, the 21st. So we must always have 2 people here. So that's just one of those principles that's in place. So again, we need 1 person on Tuesday, 2 on Thursday, and 2 on Friday. We also need overnight peeps. And so if you're available to come up, I understand the beds are not uncomfortable.
They're very comfortable.
Okay, they're comfortable. We'll go right on out there and say they're comfortable.
I love it.
Good. So we need 2 people on the 16th, and we need 2 people on the 18th, 1 person on the 19th, and 1 person on the 20th. It's a great way to serve.
It truly is. The memory foam mattresses, and I found them very comfortable. And now, a word from Linda Hancock.
Hello again. My name is Linda Hancock, and I'm a licensed Unity teacher from Austin. I'm also a registered somatic movement educator with extensive experience in health education and wellness programs. I'm back today to invite you to my self-regulation workshop, which will be held at your church on Saturday, February 8th at 1:30 p.m. This workshop builds on the material I covered in my somatic intelligence workshop. However, if you are unable to attend that workshop, you can still come to this one and benefit from it. You will learn practices, skills, tools, and tips for managing your state of being, building your resilience, and ways to effectively deal with life's challenges. So join me and come experience a different way of living in your body.
There were 10 people who attended her somatics workshop and loved it. So she'll be here Saturday, February 8th from 1:30 to 5, and that's a $48 fee. There's a sign up on the table just out in the foyer.
Such a wonderful thing. And our twice blessed treasures visit the store. It's right through this door or down the hallway. There are new items, and your donations are welcome. If you're doing things like I am of cleaning out my house, bring the things on in. We can use them, and it's a lot of fun.
It is. And we're doing a celebration of life with our own wonderful Ed Schaefer. This will be Saturday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. here at Unity of New Braunfels. It's not a dinner time, but I'm asking if any of you are willing to bring finger food that are sweet or savory. And we loved Ed. He was our gardener for many years, and he was on the track to be a Unity minister. He was a great guy to have in a class. So many blessings for Ed Schaefer and his family, and I hope you'll hold them in your prayers.
Our book study and discussion with Kathy. Oh, all right. She's back there still with Kathy Overcamp. It is Living Untethered by Michael Singer. It's going to be Thursdays at 5:30 on
Tuesdays.
Excuse me. It says Tuesdays. Clearly it says Tuesday at 5:30. It's going to be on Zoom. It'll be from April 25th to It will be from February 25th to April 22nd. It'll be 9 weeks, and Kathy's a great teacher, so.
And there's a sign up for that also on the table, and there's some flyers there that you can take as well. And next week is our annual meeting, in person or Zoom. It'll be, so that's Sunday, February 9th at 11:45, 12 o'clock. It's right after the service. For board elections, to ratify the 2025 budget, and look at our successes and what we're looking ahead to. What will happen is Saturday morning, February 8th, I will email to all the members the Zoom link. You won't get the Zoom link in the Zoom link email. It will be emailed you Saturday morning. If you're looking for that Zoom link, you have to go to your email. I know that's like, go to my email. But that's where it'll be. Or you can come in person, and it'll be a good meeting. So I hope you join us. Today is honoring our wonderful Reverend Sandra, her last day with us in this way. It's not a goodbye forever, but she's moving to Carrollton, which is the Dallas area. She'll be near her son, and we just hold her in our hearts and prayers. There are some cards on the table, so please choose a card and write a memory, a message, or just sign your name. All 4 cards are going to go to Sandra. And for someone who's moving, we didn't want to give you a thing, but we'll give you some flowers and our love. Yes, you can.
Well, so here's the deal. When I was younger, I would never say goodbye. I would say, I'm running down the street to the store or something, and then I would just go. As I became a little more mature, I would stand and say, okay, I'm going to feel the sadness about this loss. And I would look the people in the eye and say, I'm going to miss you. I'm saying, I'm going to see you later, because I am going to see you later. And the truth is, I will miss you. But I will see you later, because I will be back. Y'all mean so incredible much to me. And besides, I get my hair done here locally.
That's a good reason. This woman has been such a support for my 7 years here. Reverend Sandra was the transition minister who served this community after Karen Tudor went back to Houston. and she's beloved by all of us. And for the new people who didn't get to meet her, you can meet her today at lunch, and then she'll be back. But I just really appreciate all that you've given me in this journey and us. Thank you.
And I appreciate everything that you've given me and that all of you have given me. It means so much. I don't know that I've ever lived in a place that my heart has felt so full and where I felt so loved and accepted. So thank you very much.
Oh boy. So today is a potluck. So that is down the hallway in the back. Just follow the people or follow the smell of all the delicious food that's going to be in the life room. And we'll celebrate that. But first, we have this music with David Rosenblad. The lyrics aren't going to be on the screen, but if you know the lyrics, go ahead and sing along.
Yeah, once I get into it, you might know it. And I got to say something, Sandra. This is so synchronous that I happen to be here today because she's meant so much to me in my journey of playing music for all the unities around here and even speaking at some and as a mentor. And she's really was the inspiration for me. I'm on the LUT path now. I'm just like, yeah, thank you. I'm glad I'm here. So this is for you. This is for you. It's like seeing clearly, right? And we get a lot of negative vibration and stuff out there and all the world stuff, but this is like focus, curious, wonder. And you can follow me on this one. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles that were in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone, and all of those bad feelings have disappeared. And here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue. Too. I can see all the obstacles are in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Sing it. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. One more time. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Oh, beautiful day. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly.